Hello, guys. Hello, hello, hello. Anybody up? Hey, yo. Hello. Hello, hello, hello. Yes, my people. I know I'm late. I started a live a while ago, but I find that it's giving a kind of thing. Blessings and welcome to After Dark. Live After Dark. Yes, my people. Let me just do a sound check before I even start anything. One, two. Microphone check, one, two. All right. Uh, Microphone check, one, two. All right. I could hear echo. Blessings and welcome to those of you who are just coming in one by one. Big up on yourself. We're in the kitchen cooking rice and chicken. Hello, hello, hello. As we come in, please remember gonna drop a like on the live so we can go on with the thing. We're gonna cook rice and chicken even though it's late. See what going on behind me there, so? Mm-hmm. I'm going from side to side. Yes, this is our little chill spot at night. Blessings and welcome to Live After Dark. Big up yourself, Doreen Small. Welcome. Hello, Awa. Big up yourself. You're still up. I tried to get in earlier and I've been there struggling for a few good minutes. Remember today when I was on the live, I found out a new feature on YouTube that probably was there all the while, and I didn't recognize that instead of going over to StreamYard, I could actually share my screen here with you guys. So let us hope for the best, and let us hope that we don't have nothing more glitching like what StreamYard does to us. My screen is kind of halfway. I think I changed a setting somewhere and it end up zooming and then bring the screen like this. Anyway, my people, it is what it is. Pay no mind to anything that you're seeing in the background. This is home, not an office. So we're gonna do how we do. And for those of you who are watching on the television, please, Mr. Begunu, what you can do, nice and easy. You just take your control like this. Find my find the center. Find the center and you could use your browser to carry it over to the likes and tap the like button when you get there. You understand? I don't know. These controls are quite common. So up, you go up and down. You hit the center if you wanna press. Just like when you're pressing play, when you get to the like, and that's you can like. I don't know if I'm clear enough. I don't know if I'm clear enough. Yeah, YouTube is messing up. YouTube is messing up. I'm not really sorry. I was actually thinking that it had to do with me here, but at some point I wasn't even getting any audio. I don't know what I want. So I sat there for a good 14, 15 minutes into the live I started a while ago, only to realize that I was not even live. So it was giving me like a dummy live. Eh, Started out to make some coffee, hot coffee, but I ended up putting ice in it. So crazy. It's too hot. It's very hot tonight. Anyway, people, welcome, come in, welcome. The ones that are standing on the outside, wanna come over now? Rope in. I see 13 people watching and 7 likes. Um, some if you're watching on the television and you're not sure how to maneuver, I could understand. You could always come back another time and even drop your comment. And then another thing, guys, the live that we did today, it does not have any. not much reaction on that live today. It's like we ended the live chat, but we never came back to leave our thoughts on the front section, and it does help the algorithm to boost. When you do a video or a live, premium or live, it does help the algorithm to boost. When they see action is taken on you know that comment. Hello, Jumpo Marks. Blessings and welcome. Hope that you liked the live as you came in. Sorry, I beg your pardon. So tonight we want to talk about something more refreshing as we wind down. Um, from a hard day. I want to talk about something a little bit more away. No, 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 no. Let me win and come again. We want to talk about something that is way more refreshing right now from the regular heat in the street on Yabohansi. As you can see, the title, Trenchtown Boy, changing the narrative. And guys, for those of you who are not familiar with who that individual is, if you look for the name on YouTube, I implore you to go search for that name on YouTube. I actually shared it on my community, you know, because I'm an advocate for giving back. I love the art of giving. I love when you see, something good. You would want to cherish it. You would want to actually maintain it. You know what I'm saying? Like you have a beautiful bed of flowers. You would want to water it. You would want to, nurture it to let it to help it to grow. So, I this gentleman, Mr. Cecil, was introduced to us by Ayamaro last year. Can't remember, the month, time, whatever, but I know it was sometime last year. I think it was probably after the party or before the party. Can't remember. And um, I really liked his spirit. Kind of rough around the edges, but the name Trenchtown says a lot. Yeah, and he may come off as actually being rough, but when you have a particular upbringing and you understand, then you will understand. The name. It may not be even he may not be even physically from was born there in Trenchtown, but maybe grew up around the area, know the area, affiliated with the area one way or the other. And you know what I'm trying to say, guys. So I fell in love with this character because of his spirit, the art of giving. He gives, you know. I like that. I really do like that, honestly. And we see him, made his debut once again in Nyabohanse, and I really, I think I heard Marwa said, I'm looking at something here. I heard Marwa said that he was coming. Marwa said that he was coming, and he was coming with a lot of goodies, and a lot of goodies did he come with indeed. Even though I don't physically see them, but I watched his blog, I watched through Kibe, and I watched through him, and I realized that this man seriously, it means some business. So um, this now leads me to today's video that I want to share. I wanted to do just a little introduction for those of you who may be new. I hope this is the correct thing. I'm not sure what is going to happen after I share the screen, but let me try anyways.
Not forcing it, just giving it to those who need.
All right, so all right, so let me just try to play this thing once again because it stopped.
Need it. All right. So today I'll be coming to you from Kisumu, and I want to say once again, thank you so much for all your support.
Oh, it's stopping.
And don't forget to go over to my channel, help support the channel by clicking on a like and do your comments. Most importantly, share it and click on to the notification bell so that the next time I do a video, wherever you are, whatever you're doing, you'll be notified on your telephone that there's a new video out. At this moment, we have some men working on the roads because the rains kind of tore up the road into the entrance to Villa Medellin. And we are having them working on the roads. They're leveling it off so that when we're driving, we won't be bouncing all around. But that's village life. So what do you expect? All right. So as of now, we're watching the guys, seeing what they're going to do, and see how well they work and how they perform. They seem to be a very professional crew. And I have Dr. Kibi here with me, and
Yes, guys, Kibe. Or why not Kibe? Check me out on YouTube.
yes.
Yes.
It's all right. All right. Yeah. Yeah, it's a mess. It's really a mess. I'm not even sure if you guys can hear me up to this point. Let me just if I end the sharing. How this is going to work for us. I can see I'm completely off screen now. Completely off screen now. Yes, it's a mess. It's really a mess. I'm not even sure if you guys can hear me up to this point. Yeah, let me and I'm playing by myself. Okay, so people are basically all right, so it appears the network goes down, then it comes back up, yada yada blah blah. I can hear myself now because I'm monitoring me all the time. Um, yeah, it's a total mess. It's a total mess. So you guys got what I was trying to say, and I'm playing by myself. Okay, so people are basically you guys got what I was earlier. So basically, as I was saying, we saw Mr. Cecil there. Even he spoke about what his plans are for you know giving back to the African diaspora. Also, we've seen him standing at the gate by Ayamarwa, and I love what he did. I love what he did, which I wanted to share with you guys. I don't know if I should attempt to do that one more time. Huh, I would attempt to do such one last time, and if not, then we move completely and do this another time. These things are beyond our control. Mm, mm-mm, that's not the one. I don't know if you guys can hear me. Yeah, yeah. I think this thing is gone once again. It's gone once again. Guys, I think I'm gonna have to quit this live altogether. It's still showing like 10 people, 12 people here on the live. Um, but as I look, I realize that the timer stopped. So this may be like another ghost live again. Whatever is happening is beyond my control. Yeah, there's a delay. Hmm. Let's do it this way. Let us do it this way. Then this live is plagued with issues. All right. So you guys are patiently waiting or watching. Um, Let me just do it this way. Uh, I wanted to show you guys Mr. Cecil doing what he's doing. Um, and this is for those of you who may not watch, who may not have watched.
He's kind of scared that one day I might become better at maneuvering the GoPro that he is, but it really doesn't matter.
Okay, let's shift from there. Let me just shift from there. I wanted to show you guys what he did honestly that I like. It's a mess. It's a mess. It's a mess. I'm looking for the thing. So basically, this is what is happening by Ayamarwa's road right now. I don't know if you guys can see it. Hello, Cheryl. So basically, what Mr. Cecil has gone and done was the road. He did the road by Ayamarwa. Um, Guys, I love the fact that this man took the time out to leave from his home, come to nearby Hanse, and could have done this project. You remember during oh god, during the party time there was this lady that came and was telling Marwa that she could have given him some advice on how to fix the road. And this for me right now is just a simple fix. So they Mr. Cecil has graded the road and kind of laid flat so they could drive. They put the stones, they packed the dirt, and I think in his video, some of them come back and roll the road, and I like that. I really like that. Hello again, Cheryl. Blessings and welcome. Thanks for making it. And I think this is a good thing that I'm doing here because I don't really get to see some people like the likes of Cheryl. I don't get to see you guys. I know maybe you'll be at work. So doing this, no, it's a good thing. At least I get to liaison with you guys. Thank you for being here, taking your time out to be here. So for those of you who just joined, been plagued with some issues, network issues for the past couple of hours. I've been trying to share my screen. Over the 24 hours now, I've been having some major issues. I don't know why it just freezes. So I've been trying to share my screen here to show you guys how a Trenchtown boy or Mr. Cecil, aka Trenchtown boy, how well he's been doing, in terms of giving back to the community. Also, he's there with the kids. I saw him having a cooking for the kids, Chacha and his siblings. I really love that. Yes, 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 indeed. Of course, of course. I'm reading the comments of Jampo. Listen, so he cooked for the kids. He's there fixing the road. He was saying that a container. It is a container of stuff that he brought, which is going to be taken from to be. I think where you saw him there, he was going to pick it up and have it placed at a particular area. He says so the items can be sorted and dispersed. And the one thing that I like how he emphasized, the naysayers are gonna come with this one. The one thing that I like how he emphasized on that the items will solely go to whom the people who are in need. I love that. I love that, and I hope that anyway. Me not have to fret because me know say him is a serious man, and him not a joke. He's very jovial in his own ways. Some people who don't understand him might say him rough around the edges, and he might appear rough around the edges. You understand? But a very nice man, like sincerely. You understand? So you're gonna hear things. Hello, just smile. You might be hearing things just now from the naysayers, but it's all right. Cause damn if you do, damn if you don't. We're not gonna go hard tonight. We just in a relaxing mode. I'm here drinking some coffee. I ended up putting ice in it instead of doing it hot. The ice is all melted. To tell you how hot it is here, the ice is already melted out. So, my people, I was saying to you guys that I like what he's doing. So he graded the road by Ayamarwas that leads to Ayamarwas to Villa Medellin. The road was, the stones were crushed. Man, I'm so sorry that I can't even share. Every time I try to share the screen, for those of you who are just joining, welcome. Please, guys, hit that like as you come in. It's only 10 likes on this live, and there are 20 over, like 20 people watching. Come on, guys, please hit that like. So I'm saying the road was, graded. The stones that, you remember, guys, Marwa took the stones from the roof and the concrete, and he ended up throwing them in the road, and some was in his front yard. So those stones were smashed, and the dirt was covered over them, and they even dig like semi trenches to the sides at the embankment of the road so the water probably could run, because what he was saying, what Mr. Sissi was saying, was that the rain damaged the road very bad. And remember that Kibe is driving a very low car. So so basically he had to address it, because most likely if the car is low, then you already know that it's going to the roads and the big stones and stuff and the ditches, because I remember there was a part of the road that had a huge like trench in it because the rain made its own road in the road. Yes, the rain made its own road in the road. So all of that was sorted out. I think he said that they are supposed to return to roll, you know, that big roller stuff that they use to flatten it, to compact it. I think he said they would come back to deal with that side so it would become like, it wasn't his words, no. It was actually, I think it was Gaki who was narrating that part. But there was also the part where when he cooked for the kids and they were having breakfast. I really loved the fact that he was even combing Chacha's hair at one point in time. You know, I saw so many things. Some of them I will not say here. I saw so many things like flash in front of me. These are good, great, great, great memories because you see, when you're a kid, when you're young, it's good to, I mean, when there are young ones around you, it's good to actually implant beautiful memories. Give them something to always remember. Good memories, great memories. And the reason why I'm saying this is, I can share something with you guys, heart to heart. Most of my greatest memories, best memories are from my childhood days. Not that life is not okay now, but sometimes I could just inhale, close my eyes, and I can see myself doing this, or being taken to this place, or having this thing done for me. And nice memories, man. So just seeing that gentleman call Mr. Cecil combing the little boy hair, like he was just looking after them so they could go wherever they were going. Maybe the hair was a little nappy. And he was combing his hair and joking around, and he fed them. One of the little boy actually got a drone. Hello, you know how much money for a drone? That just gonna go up in the air and drop back boof. And that's the end of that. But he don't care about that. It's just a good thought behind it. Whether it's gonna break now or never. It's just the good thought behind it. These kids. And one of them was doing a equation. But they're so smart. So smart. He was asking about for one of them, I think it was the eldest one to do some calculations. And the kids are so smart. So, go back to when he was saying that he will give the things will go to those who are in need. You know, definitely, guys. It touched me in a one kind of way. It touched me in a particular way. Thank you, Peter. Welcome to the family. Welcome to the family. Blessings. It touched me in a particular way. I can't explain too much, but if you know, you know. You always remember Marwa talking about that one rich neighbor who was nice to people. And just seeing Mr. Cecil, even though Mr. Cecil is not a neighbor, but just seeing the kids looking for, like, just seeing them with him now, and, maybe a years to come if he's still around. Me here thinking about them looking forward or remembering him and the things that he used to do. Just like how Mara would always talk, see that house? That was our rich neighbor. That was our neighbor. He was very nice to us. We were the ones that was living closest to him. And, I think every one of us had that one person in our community that you could always look up to because they will help, they will give, they will share what they have if barrels come, especially in a little village setting. If they have relatives overseas, they would share the candies, they would send you a pair of shoes from the barrel, they will share with you food stuff. I love these kind of things. I love these things. And there was this conversation. There was also this conversation that Mr. Cecil had with Conrad's dad. He was actually trying to, because the rain was coming over and Conrad's dad was walking home. and he was trying to tell him, "Come in the car with us. Let's go. Let's go. We will take you home." But Conrad's dad was very adamant about him walking home. But there was this heart to heart conversation, just a little tiny bit that they had, and it's good, when people recognizes that somebody that particular person, recognize the personality, because immediately, Conrad's dad is not afraid to say what it is. I wanted to see if I can find it. Okay, right here. Let me see if I could just play a little bit. It may not be from the part that he was it doesn't make sense for me to show you because there's too much glare on the screen. So I'll just play it so you guys could hear. And this is for those of you who probably didn't watch Trenchtown Boy. And guys, please go and subscribe to his channel if you haven't done so. And it's good because he said that if his channel gets monetized, all proceeds from his channel will go to the community of Nebuchadnezzar, and that is a good deed. That is a very good deed. In the meantime and between time, let me just play a little bit of the conversation between Conrad's dad and Mr. Cecil, aka Trenchtown Boy. Just give me a second. It may not be from the beginning.
And I'm sure there are many other things that you can assist to do. Okay.
But you know what? The feeling that I had earlier, it's
wait.
not. It dropped a level because of the mess that is going on in the community. It dropped in a very special way.
The space, as always, guys.
Okay, you will just hear a little bit of something before.
When it's full, they have a full tank. Then it comes to the ground until the time that it completes the job. That's how.
It's raining.
I'm able to go halfway there.
No, come in the car. We drive you home.
Unless
we turn around and drive you home. We can talk on the way up to the car.
not now.
Okay.
Not now, please. Not now, because now right away I just want to go and take bath. Then after that I take some supper, then rest it home. So tomorrow.
So you say this really touch your heart?
Yeah, it has really touched my heart.
Yes, okay.
You
That's my intention to touch somebody's heart in a very special way.
in fact, you are not a simple person. We need to be very, very, very close to you. I'm sure there are so many other greater things that you can do.
There's no problem.
I like the way you are assisting some of the people.
Yeah.
You are the one who is sponsoring. There's a lady here.
Yeah.
You get to the school.
It's me and my wife sponsor.
I'm happy about it. And I'm sure there are many other things that you can assist to do.
But you know what? The feeling that I had earlier, it's not. It dropped a level because of the mess that is going on in the community. It dropped one level. I'm working overtime to see if I can get it back to the level that I had it before.
My brother, as long as you are doing that for that God wants, never look at human beings.
Yes.
Never look at human beings.
Yes, but because we are humans, we can't help it. We can't help it.
I like my son Maro. One time I was talking to him. He told me it's God who gives you. It's God who knows you on his side. Not human beings. So brother, as long as you do all that God wants, never look at him.
Yeah, my steps is ordered.
Yeah.
I do what I'm driven to do. And it's not any kind of quid pro quo, which is a Latin term for I give you this to get that. No.
You just assist where you
you
can.
When if I can help somebody on the way, then my living will not need me.
Amen.
Like one thing I know with the way people around, we need not to give people food to eat. We need to show them the way to go.
Yeah. Yes.
All that we do is assist them all through. That's one thing I also believe in.
That's the whole adage. Teach him how to fish, feed him for life.
Amen.
Let us teach
Amen.
people how to fish.
Yeah.
Not on how to eat fish. On how to fish.
If you give him a fish, you fill his stomach for the day.
That's what it is.
But if you teach him how to fish, you fill his stomach for life.
Yes.
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 Those are some of the areas I wish to meet you and discuss with you. But how?
I'm here. I'm here.
So basically, that was a conversation between Congrats Dad and Mr. Cecil, aka Trenchtown Boy. So you heard, hopefully, what he was saying to Congrats Dad. He also noted, about his feelings towards, what is this? His feelings towards uh, the entire, not the entire, about his feelings towards the situation there that is ongoing. Like he was saying, the way how he felt about the whole situation. Um, Prior to speaking to Congrats Dad, his encouragement now, he's encouraged now to continue because his feelings, his thoughts towards, the whole situation let him, he was discouraged a bit, a level, we say a level meaning a bit, a small, a bit. But no, after speaking to Congrats Dad, he felt lifted. He felt lifted. So, in a nutshell, you know, just looking and listening on to Mr. Cecil and Congrats Dad talking, these two gentlemen would have had a lot of knowledge to give to these people. I really wish that both of them could have gotten a chance to do a sit down and share views, even especially about this whole new breed. I would call them a new generation, a new breed that has arrived, that surface in Nyabohanse, in the community, and which is eating. It's like an infestation. It's eating the community alive. I didn't want to say this, but like I said, like for this leg of the podcast, in this segment, we wind down. We really wind down, not go back to the ten, the what you call now, the tantrum throughout the day. But sometimes, you have to make pointers. You have to speak about things in order to get, let your viewers get an understanding basically where you're coming from. I like to do this. I enjoy doing this. I like to be as clear as possible also, and I love advice. you know Even though I'm the one who's talking and you guys are typing, I still, if you notice, I'm looking down because I'm reading. Oh, great, 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 great. I yes, I think I did heard Congrats Dad indeed saying Sunday would be a better day, and really I would have hoped that this, you know, comes to the camera. Not everything, they will have to talk things behind the door, but behind off camera. But I would really love for them to do a session one on one. Those youths are like, I'm trying to refrain from the beat, the regular beat of the day, because night is winding down, but we have to touch these. Those youths, they need some serious guidance. They need to, even, I mean, I know that with the African culture, you will go even to your village, your chief, when you're having problems, when you're having issues. But I will tell you this: when you see it comes to a generation that has no respect, want to impose anything on you guys, but I'm talking with the hopes of this thing coming back, because I realize the network is doing cornering again. So when it comes to a generation that has no respect for the elders, if you go back to the good book, when it comes to a generation that has no respect for the elders, I think we know the answer to that. They are doomed. And all of this playing out here, these guys are like loose cannon and nobody could apply some brakes. And I know that some people might be over on the other side listening to me and saying, why would I want them to apply brakes if they're coming to the camera to talk the truth? Guys, please. This is an infestation of parasites. I'm sorry and I'm not sorry. If you know what I mean, you know. I'm sorry and I'm not sorry. It is an infestation that is like instead of it, it gets better. It's like it's I don't know. So when you find where people like Mr. Cecile that has knowledge to this extent, because if you hear the man reason and be able to educate within just a regular, he will at any given chance, yes. Any given chance Mr. Cecil gets, he educates, whether it is in a jovial way, but he gives back. He gives you something to think about when you leave. You understand? I heard him even speaking how you whatever the Tigali. You understand? His age and up so. The man is in the latest technology, meta glasses. I wouldn't even know how to I mean, I'm a tech kind of a tech savvy person, and that's his glasses is meta. Is meta. So you understand the man left on top of things. And for those people who are sitting over there in the bushes, he probably to go over there and have a conversation like how we normally do home. When an elderly passing and you see a set of young people sitting under a tree, that elderly would stop and have share a few words of wisdom, even a regular conversation. No, if he should have gone to those guys sitting under the tree to share certain things with them, I would bet you, regardless of the language barrier, they're very proficient in English. But it's this afternoon I heard our intellectually bankrupt friend, Mr. Gintu, trying to correct someone who he brought to show the plants that he claims to be poison. He was trying to correct the woman, and the woman is basically telling him something, correcting him, and he's correcting her. She's correct. I'm like, what the hell? Wait. I thought they said this guy have degrees, many degrees. Yeah. Anyway, it's not about them. They're on the back burner right now, but we have to inject every now and then. Hello, Vilma. Blessings and welcome. I know it's getting late. It's winding down. I want to close off in a few minutes. The first half of the podcast, the first half of the live was like kind of, it was really messy. And when this happens, I will tell you, share something with you guys tonight. Whenever this happens, like I have problems with a live, if somebody should come back to watch it on the replay, um, I don't really make anything from that live. I'm telling you the honest truth. I don't really make anything from that live because then if it's messy, people will just get uninterested and get off. So then I will be sitting here talking and hoping that the live would generate something. But then when you go back to the back end, there's basically nothing there. But I'm saying all of this also to encourage you guys. If you're here with me live and you're noticing the ads playing, please don't skip them because on the 26th or 20 whatever, it all adds up. Sometimes they will look at you sitting here on a live and they would only drop a few cents on that live. I'm telling you, doesn't matter how many ads you put on it, they will play whatever they want to play, or I mean, or people will just skip through just to continue hearing the conversation. So please be sure not to. I know it's uncomfortable sometimes, but that is how we get paid. You understand? Let me just take the time also to encourage you guys that you can also, there's a dollar sign down below that you can also use to send to send a super sticker, super chat to contribute to the channel also if you are interested. I'm just encouraging you guys to step out and be brave. Don't be afraid to help however you can. You understand? Because I'm telling you the honest truth. I will be sitting here sometimes, and when you go back to check these videos, especially if you see it's a problematic live, nothing on them. And I'll be sitting here foaming and nothing for nothing. So we need to work on that. Contribute however you can, help however you can. Don't be afraid. I normally link my PayPal, but for some reason it is somewhere on the channel. I don't put it in the chat section anymore because most times I forget. You could also do that. It's somewhere on the channel, Sandy Soul Inspiration at gmail.com. Sandy Soul Inspiration at gmail.com. You could also PayPal me there. Anyway, this is not about PayPal and this, but I'm just trying to bring this to you guys to let you know. Don't skip the ads. That is how I get paid, to be here with you on YouTube. Anyway, enough of my shenanigans. We were talking about the good stuff um, for what Mrs. Cecile is doing. Also, I keep hearing them saying during the video that, watch the space, meaning that to keep looking, keep watching, because there's a lot more to come in terms of maybe projects or whatever. I can't wait. Listen, I don't know about you guys, but I am for growth. I am for growth. You see how these people in Yabahansi misbehaving? I don't even know if they have a cultural center. Do they have a cultural center? That is something that crossed my mind the other day. I'm saying, these are the things that people could come in and help to build. Maybe public toilets in the marketplace if they would allow it. So and so and so. These are the things that it helps to build at least us here as a community could say, or as a family could say, we did help, we helped, we helped to build this. We were the ones who helped to bring this from this to that. I'm for that. I'm an advocate for that. I love growth. I love changes for the better. I mean, that's just me. That's me. The younger generation don't want to work. It is true. I'll tell you the honest truth. I think it's a global thing. It's not near Bohanse alone. You see, in the British Virgin Islands, when outsiders like would be employed in particular jobs that locals don't want, they would still make a lot of noise. Not all the while, but in most cases, they would make a lot of noise. But then when you go on the streets, you would pass them hanging out on the roadside and they're chilling and they're driving the big posh cars and yeah, but they don't want to take those jobs. And then when the outsiders take them, they make a lot of noise. And when the outsiders come in and build up, they make a lot. Hello, love always, blessing and welcome. When outsiders take those jobs, or get to the point where they could have a business, they could own a business, you know, in the Virgin Islands, the British Virgin Islands, they basically they'll give people a warm time. Not everybody. You have real good souls, real beautiful souls, kind and willing to help. hmm But they give outsiders a real hard time, and they don't want. A lot of the young people, they don't want to work. So it is a global epidemic. Yes, finally. I don't know what this network is something else. It is a global epidemic. I was just responding to Love Always. She saw my struggles with the live for the entire time. I was just encouraging people not to skip the ads because that's how I would get paid for sitting down, keeping out one another company. Let me just do this. Let me just do this. Yeah, quick second. Something has popped up on my screen. Sorry. Yes. So thank you, Awa. I've been begging for that. We're here like some 50 something minutes, and I mean the viewers keep coming and going anyways. So 20, 26 watching, 19 likes. We're still not bad, but we're good. I'm seeing 26. This on my phone, the screen is saying something else in front of me, so I don't know what is what. Yeah, this thing called YouTube. But yeah, lazy. I was just reading a Jumper Marks this comment about what Convert's dad was saying about the young people, and this is why there's so much jealousy. That's basically because they don't want to work. They don't want to work. You know what I'm saying? They want the quick money, and this is why there's so much greed and jealousy in the village. It's not. Well, Congress dad is speaking about his little world that he knows. It is a global thing. Why you think when you walk down the road, actually, a man or a woman would grab your phone, grab your bag, or juke you down, stick you up for what you have. Lazy, don't want to work, but they want it now. So they would resort to, you know, some unscrupulous ways, dishonest ways of living because they want it easy. You understand? True, it's a global thing, but a little family in the streets of YouTube near Bohanse, we speak of what we see, what is playing out in front of us, and that's what we want to discourage them as much as possible from the latest traits that they've developed. But it's hard, it's really hard. And I was saying earlier, for those of you who may have just joined, I was saying earlier that when you have a generation that does not respect the elders, that generation is basically doomed. I mean, me don't really like to speak like that, but it is true. It is true because then it is wisdom and knowledge that actually guides. That's the manual to life. And you just come from planet Earth and you don't have nothing because your brain in reach that stage of maturity, and yet you don't want to take the wisdom from an elderly because you feel like you have a different understanding or your own understanding on life, which okay, to some extent it can change. And this generation is very savvy this way, while the older generation don't know how to clip them toenail. Meaning that they wouldn't understand certain gadgets. You understand? So kudos to people like Mr. Cecile, I don't want to stray from the point too far, who is well equipped with tech knowledge to most extent. I saw him with one of the fancy meta glasses, and it's not really easy to navigate. It's not really easy to navigate. So even though it's not rocket science, you just need to read and feel out things until you figure it out. But I'm just saying that kudos to people like those who still stand head and head in this with this generation in terms of tech, being tech savvy. Because you would give a baby maybe 12 months a phone or tablet and they already know how to work it. You understand? They already know how to operate it. Take that same phone or that same tablet and you give it to a 75, 65, even 55-year old. And in most cases, like in some cases, not most cases, in some cases, they don't know how to figure it out. So, saying all of that to say, in some instance, you'll find that the new knowledge works for the new people, and the knowledge that the older folks have would not work for the new people because they are moving ahead. But the general knowledge, like common sense, I will tell you the honest truth. It is what is causing this generation to walk in a wall straight up. Because when it comes to common sense, I see that a lot of these kids don't, I don't know, the way sometimes how they would portray themselves, it is as if they do not possess that common sense. hmm I actually heard Mr. Sissy was telling the kids that they won't need a, it was a particular equation he was telling them about. They would need in life, and the others, certain others, they won't need. And it is true. So you need the common knowledge, no matter how much degree you have. Go back to Mr. Gintu. Because if Gintu had common knowledge to understand the density of what he's doing to this young, even this young lady. Somebody commented earlier on the one of the video or the live that I did and asked, would Gintu bring his sister to the camera like this? Would he talk these things about any one of his family member? The way how he's dragging the young lady and have them talking about their relative, but having Mogesi speaking about his cousin and having the brother talking about the sister like that. It's crazy. It's like they're lacking the common knowledge. They don't understand the density of this thing until when it is going to be too late. They need to know that being an adult, uh, it comes with responsibilities. Indeed, indeed, indeed. Being lazy. I think that sometimes they don't even have the will. They don't even have the will. And if you don't have willpower, you don't have nothing. Period. I don't know if you would agree with me, but I've seen where people lacking of willpower actually sat in millions, drunk to the point where, I mean, m- thousands of dollars of vehicles, brand new, some used, and the business just disintegrate just like that because of lack of will. It can eat you alive. No, no story, no fake story. I'm telling you the truth and nothing but the truth. And this person that I'm talking about is basically sitting in a wheelchair at this point. And everything, I mean, house on a hill, land all over, big, massive building worth millions, and a bunch of cars lacking of willpower. So, saying all of that to say, if those guys don't possess common knowledge and will, you hear Marwa use the term poor. Some people who don't have that level because he used mud house, they're affiliating it with possession poor, monetary, because possession can come from not materialistic. So materialistic is the word I should use, not possession. Materialistic, materialistic poorness is what those people who misunderstood Marwa. I know that the poor is not the materialistic poor, it's the knowledge poor. So if you don't have the higher levels to understand what he was saying, they would never get it. Oh, you're talking about people living in muddy houses and you want to show off because you don't remember where you come from. Yeah, that's why you are where you are on that level, because you are mentally bankrupt. Yeah, mentally bankrupt. I like these kind of reasonings. I really do enjoy these kind of reasonings. It feels very intimate. The days are hot and crowdy and noisy, but this is very, very intimate. It's like I'm talking to you guys. We're sitting on the sofa, probably doing popcorn and maybe a few beers and just watching a movie. This is just exactly how I feel, chit chatting with you guys in my kitchen. I couldn't ask for nothing else from you guys right now. Feels beautiful. And I'm happy that you guys have chosen to be here with me to help even to build this channel to where it is right now. Some of you have recently joined the channel. Welcome. I didn't even say that. Welcome, 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 guys. And thank you for being a part of the family. And I really hope to do bigger, better things for this channel. Slowly but surely, we're getting there. We're getting there. We're getting there. We never had these equipments. We slowly been getting piece by piece by piece. We're working on a laptop as we speak because I'm talking to you from this one, and the screen is basically having the ink running down in strands. I don't know what's going on, but we're getting there. We're getting there. So I can see some parts you don't see. It comes and it goes, but it's all right. I really love this, and it's not only for no monetary nothing. I really do have a passion for this. For those of you who probably don't know, I was once a singer, and it actually, I think maybe just talking, being a singer actually allowed me, the love for being here, being talkative, and being here with you guys. Yes, you always hear me say, do it for the love, me no do it for the likes. Success don't come overnight. Yes. Anyway, my people, I'm not gonna keep you guys too long. Um, I'm just reading. I'm just reading the comments. Just my yes, yes. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You know, like I was saying, a lot of people who don't get it won't. They will never get it. So you'll find that they will be stuck in one place all the time. They would never get it. And look at this. Look at this. No, instead of, I'm going back to Never Hansen a little bit from out of my little bubble that I'm in right now, feeling nice. Instead of those boys, it really pained me, Honestly, it pained me because I was one of the ones who was vying for Mogesi. Instead of those boys being able to be a part of whatever Mr. Cecil bought, they're too busy fighting because they can't get back in the villa. They can't go back through the gates. Instead of them being there, being a part of this. Eh? Oh my God. Forget about the rest. Forget the rest. I was vying for the younger ones, the young ones who was around. Them always, it's like for me because I know that sometimes young and naive, I was always willing to forgive because I have kids. I'm a mom. I was always willing to forgive. But the latest turn of events pushed me back. It's gone too far. Somebody commented and corrected me this afternoon under a video about a video I did, and I was saying that why is Mogesi saying his brother, that Ernesto is his brother? The person said there are two first cousins, and they're so ashamed to see them person speaking like maybe they're well aware of situation, or maybe they're living in the area. I don't know. They're so ashamed to see them in those bushes doing what they're doing instead of they should be in school finishing off their education. And they're out there advocating for pregnancy, teenage pregnancy, and out there advocating for people to go back to school, and they're numbskulls like myself. Excuse me, but at least I'm not in no bushes. I'm here trying to entertain and inform and educate. Hello. Hmm? Yes, I was. And I was always saying, oh God, Mara, give him a chance. Give him a chance. He deserves one more. Just take him back when you come back. But that came too. And Mogesi being young and naive. Huh? Anyway, what's done is done. And it pain in my heart though. I'm telling you, it really pain in my heart because I understand, sometimes further down in life, you're gonna look back and sorry as hell for the things you did as a young person, being ignorant and foolish. And ignorant don't mean that you want to fight her. Ignorant means lack of knowledge, hunger for knowledge. You're starving for knowledge. Further on in life, these boys are gonna look back and say, "Damn, I waste so much time with this fool in the bushes, looking like a donkey, eh? Looking like a total jackass." In the bushes, and and due to on some circumstantial, hi, stop with the corruption. It's giving you views now. But what about when the other clubs drop? What if something really drastic should happen? What are you gonna do? Be running forever, running and hiding every time you see a police lorry because you think that somebody's about to get you? How can somebody really live like that? Mm-mm, mm-mm, mm-mm. I heard him say that on the video today. That thing is very confusing. It is very confusing. That family tree story that is very, very kind of royalist. Very confusing. I heard him say that today on a video when he was calling the guy, the Billy Irongo. One of the time he lied, like lied, bold facedly, saying that he is Ernesto. He's also the brother to the young lady. But they were whispering and winking each other and laughing about it while he was talking to the guy over the phone. But I'm glad the way how the gentleman said to him, "Oh, I don't wanna, don't even call me back. Don't call me back, as you guys will continue saying what you're saying because it's gonna come to my benefit because I'm gonna file a case. I've been hearing stories. I don't know this girl. I don't even know who named Odessa, whatever, whatever. I'm happy that you know he sat down on the bench after talking to the guy and like he had to take a breather. I said to myself, "Ah, good. Now you understand that nonsense that you guys are doing can actually cause problems. What if indeed, what if, yeah, he sat on the bench and took a breather like, where? Oh, everybody was quiet for a little, like a few seconds before they catch back themselves. But give them time, they're gonna come back doing the same nonsense tomorrow or even worse. Because the story for them, the story must continue. Mhm. Because it's about the views. They have to make it over the 1,000 views per day because that's where the money's gonna. Christmas coming soon. Hold on, Christmas is coming soon. Christmas coming soon. Let me see how long he's gonna run for and hide whenever he see a police car. So he's doing what he's doing and he's living his life. But as soon as they hear or see a police vehicle, they're running because they feel like somebody. Oh, let me just educate you guys a little bit before I go off. So during one of his videos today, apparently they're trying to set up Gitriba. Um, they're saying no that Gitriba was the one who was calling to ask to tell some girl to come on the phone to say on the phone what and what. I didn't get the drift. I didn't really get it fully. I didn't really get it fully. But if 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 somebody was the one who was calling you to make problems with you or to cook up stuff with you, why would you call them back and the phone rang out without an answer? It makes no sense to me. And they were recording whatever nonsense they said they're recording to get. Uh, so it was a whole long dialogue because basically now they're saying that Gitriba is um, reaching out and communicating with the parties involved to bribe them to say things on the call so he could record them. How the hell they know that Gitriba is going to record? So as per them, Gitriba told the young lady that he is going to just say it when I call you and I will record it. Just say this, and this. But I was not really too interested in the gimmicks because I realize it's a thing. They have to have the headlines for day on a daily basis. Well, let keep the headlines coming. Few more shillings in my pan. Few more shillings in my basket. You understand? But I will listen to them, hear what they have to say, then I make my own conclusion. Make my own conclusion at the end of the day because you can see that they're just fabricating stories. A lot of the stuff that they're coming out here to talk, they're fabricating. So in the end, they rang the phone, and you could hear the girl like she's trying to sweet talk Gitriba on the phone. Whatever he said it in Swahili, and then he quickly hung up when she finally got him. But as promulgate, so tomorrow you will hear utter claps again because as for them, they have Gitriba on phone recorded, trying to persuade the girl to say something, eh, to probably to get him off the hook. That is going to conclude tonight's session with for us guys. I'm telling you, it was. I think I said a mouthful. We are over an hour and 15 and counting. I hope that we would overcome this internet situation. But it is what it is. Even if you're out in space and you're alone out there and you have all the Elon Musk gadgets, you still will have problems. It is what it is. It's unreliable. We just hope that we could overcome this. So for the first time, I tried screen sharing on YouTube, which I never know that that was a feature. I got it, but it was still kind of cornering. But we did it, and this at least I know that I don't have to go over to StreamYard. I know that the feature is here, and I hope that you know, they continually enable more features as we go along, that we can do this in the right way. And I hope that I can get a good internet so we can sit and chat and share and watch together. I really appreciated you guys taking the time out to chill with me here on tonight's episode of Live After Dark. All the comments, everybody who participated, thank you guys. Don't forget to leave a like on your way out. Ah, we're not doing bad. We're not doing bad. We are not doing bad. We're just one like away from matching. The counter keeps going up and down. We are not doing bad. Um, Before you leave, though, please leave your thoughts on the front section because just remember that these live chats does not really count as interaction. Thank you. Thank you. I know. As we go along, yes, indeed. So the live chat does not count really much as interactions. They want the chat, the comments on the front section. So when you get to the front section of any video, that the comment section are, then you hit that section and drop your comment, leave your thoughts right there on the front section about what we discussed here tonight on the podcast. I'm telling you the honest truth. I can't wait to see. It's like now I'm feeling like a kid in a candy store. It's as if I myself is in Yabohanse, waiting for whatever it is that is to be unleashed on these unsuspecting kids. Yeah, it's kids and maybe a few things for the family. But I mostly believe it's going to be stuff for kids. Um, as he was saying, some items are brand new, some items are lightly used, but it's just basically items from him and his family and close friends. That is Mr. Cecile. Basically, it's an entire container. I can't wait to see, what it is that he has for them, for the community, and what else does he have in store going forward. I'm happy that Marwa introduced us to these great people. Jamaican Uncle came and he's also doing his own part. I see some people saying some very negative things about Jamaican Uncle, how he is, but them better not make me go over there and tell them about them blue clot. Guys, don't touch. That's a good man. Them need to just back off of the man with them nonsense and leave him alone. But anyway, I like the fact that he's just taking one jab at them and back. One jab and back because him have too much business to mind right now. Yeah man, yeah man. He has too much to go and do right now. So he will say things and then he just tell, no, you all don't pay those negative people no mind. Don't pay them no mind. They're negative. But I don't like when they speak like that because they know nothing of this man. Especially those people that sit down in the houses them will have the big old hole in the roof. And they sit on the internet and talk about people business 24/7 and them house one them roof one fix. You understand? Yes, those people I'm talking about. Anyways, anyways, guys, it was really a pleasure being here with you guys. I can't really stress enough on that. I want to come back tomorrow. Is Friday, right? What is tomorrow? God, I'm lost. I'm lost. So happy. Yes, tomorrow is Friday. Hmm. Tomorrow is Friday. All right. So, uh, we will do our Friday live link up tomorrow. If you have anything that you want to discuss or just generally being a part of the conversation tomorrow, you will get a chance to join me on Instagram not on, join me via Instagram where the link will be dropped. Nobody will see your face. I will just hold the phone away from here while you're talking. They could hear you through the speakers or I will line it through the computer that people could hear you talking. That's how I do the call in. And for now, until I get a second number. But for now, I don't have. So you call in. We will drop the link and we'll proceed with our daily Friday live link up. Tomorrow is tomorrow. Tonight is tonight. You guys do continue, whether it's morning by you or night. Just do enjoy the rest of it. And I'll see you guys on the next one. Enjoy yourself. Bye and be blessed. God bless.